All right, so two winning trades. We're still in pound yen. Guess I'll cover that one first since it's still have risk on. We traded this a little bit this morning. On the long side, a few of you did. And the big thing that made us go bullish here, or what changed, was if you can kind of see at this point here, the market is down, trend is down, but there was a bigger picture high or low that a couple guys were playing. This was the TMS, what we call in our model, the 30-minute. It's basically where the 30-minute trend should hold. If there's a bigger picture uptrend here, this is kind of the area that needed to hold right in front of 147. So there was reason to play along here or even on this dip, but I kind of just sat out on the sideline because once we bounced from here, new lows, and we bounced up here and then failed, that created a pretty clear area of resistance and or what we call a TMS pivot. Okay, but once we just took that out here with the cycle, so if you were to look at the 30-minute cycle and the 15-minute, they're both turning up at this point, right around this point in time, right here, okay? So once the cycle turns up and you clear this high, we just bought a little bit up here, knowing that we're a little bit extended. And then we're using our wall concept where after this bullishness, this shows you power, right? This shows you the bulls are in control. So that first pullback I said is viable. That first pullback is viable. And then that's exactly what we just did on the 1 minute. All right. So we're layering in bids here. All right. Buy here, layer in bids. And then we were bidding down here below the market also. But then when this started to turn up, this creates a small swing line setup, and then we bought more right here and then take profit either into this resistance, but definitely I just said to the guys that take profit on the new highs. So who's still in that trade? A few of you. But Andrew, you said you took on new highs. Who's still in the trade? Anybody? I still have a piece on. So what matters now is going to be this higher low pivot, right? So we don't really like to trade into lunch, but 47.53 is that pivot area now. Okay. So made money on that one. And then here's the euro. Euro, we did something interesting today, got pretty aggressive on a small 5-minute sell setup. So real quickly, here's the downtrend on the 30-minute. All right, you can see that the bands are down. You're clearly in a downtrend. You're making lower highs. So this is pretty bearish here, this move, this candle down. All right, and now you'll notice here the cycle was high and actually crossed a little while ago, right in here. And then when you go to the 15-minute chart, it's more of the same. Trend is down, right? And so what did we do, guys? We actually came in before ECB, before Draghi was speaking this morning. Sold a little bit right in here. All right, I didn't sell any of that tail, but on the way back up, I sold into this move. And kind of did it a little bit lighter because, again, Draghi was, you know, central bank babble, but as soon as we got this 5-minute set up with the cycle, right, this was the opportunity here. After this wall, this bearishness, I guess I'll draw the wall. So if you sell into these lower highs, you were sitting pretty good, but this was really the bearishness right here. This nice, basically, or what we call a real money candle. This was a large fat red candle relative to the other candles to the left of the chart. And so again, that same wall concept, when we rally back into that wall, we fade it. But right here, this is a bearish engulfing setup in our model. So we sold heavy there and then we'll bid below the market. All right, and covered a good portion. This was a heavy piece here. I mean, I sold 5 million there. I might have been short 2 or 1-2 up here. I don't really remember. All right, and then got heavy there. That brings your average cost obviously right close to the market. Bid to come out of most of it, and then I still have a small piece on. Just seeing if we can make new lows and keep making lower highs here. So we'll see. So I'm still in a small piece there. And then I don't even know if we want to go over Euro Kiwi. It just didn't really move all morning, but same thing. It's in a downtrend. And that's it. We just keep making lower highs. This 5-minute cycle has been ribboning, but more importantly, the 15-minute cycle is down. So, you know, I'm recording this on another screen too. So if I bring up my chat room, I don't know if the Facebook Live people can see it. Oh, the live went into the chat. That's kind of cool. Anyway, guys, Euro Kiwi, you can see I lost 400 there. This is us posting in the chat room. There's my morning on the Euro, 3,600. All right. So guys, how did you guys do on the team here? I'll walk you through the oil short in a second also, or the new long, I mean. Everybody make money today? Nice pound yen trade. The euro, I mean, it didn't move that much, but we did well with what the market gave us. I mean, it was a very slow morning. Very slow morning. All right, so lastly, so everyone profitable. So that traded what we were trading in here. Okay, Oscar. So I'll give this for everybody here that wants a trade that's not on my full access team. We took oil. I took oil long here based on this hourly chart, but I want to show you the swing line real quick, just to add some value to all the viewers. So there's a swing line concept I teach, and you can follow it here just simply by looking at where we took out the prior day's low up here on oil. These are the daily chart. So really, the prior day's low, the first time it was taken out was right here. And so at this point, I'll draw it in red. We just follow the prior day's close. And I don't so care about just intraday moves above it, but really where the market actually closed above. You could argue this is where it closed above here. All right, so this was a bearish swing setup. Or if you don't want to give that a full close above, you got it right there. But anyway, that was a swing line down this way. Okay, so this is a good intermediate term move. So we'll watch this now. Here's the move on the way up. All right, took out this swing line here, these highs right here. All right, and then we track these lows. This is essentially following the hourly and 4-hour trend. All right, and then that broke to the downside again here. Okay, follow the swing line down. It's pretty simple, right? And so today that changed. So not only is price getting above the 8 now, all right, so this is the thinking now from here. There's a lot of room back towards the 30-day here. This right underneath 50 will be a logical place. All right, so we were short. We were short from, I mean, this is all time stamped. This is all in our room. I mean, we talk about all this stuff daily. First time I was short, covered down into here. Then we re-shorted. We actually started here. Had to work the position a little bit here, and then was covering all in this move down, covered into this bottoming tail here, went flat as far as the core short. Now, back core long, okay? And what that looks like on the hourly, looks pretty good on the hourly. So you can see here, when we cracked these higher lows, that was right into 52. You can see all this bearishness. This was the start of the move. We've been in a downtrend. And then I like the fact that we're above the bands here in our model. All right, so we took out the lower highs. This looks good. So usually when we do that, we take out this high. The next move is back towards pi. And then again, the underside of 50 is kind of where I'm thinking. So when we go long, we don't just say, oh, okay, we're long, and I'm going to set my target and then, you know, hope and pray that it gets filled. Because that ignores how price gets to a certain area. Because price can do this and then absolutely go vertical. It's just foolish not to take on a vertical move like that. All right. Or the cycle can be extended, which is another reason to take profit. Or you can be overbought, which is a similar concept to what I just explained there. So the way something gets to an area, the timing of it, all that stuff matters. So to just set a price target and hope, this is why a lot of traders miss when they price target trade. It's just you're trying to pick one specific point at one specific point in time. You know, good luck with that. So we don't do that. Our risk is going to be below this low, all right, but really below this candle. So I want to see how we finish the day. If we completely reverse all this, I may play some defense, but I bought call ratio spreads, long a couple futures. I may sell some 44 puts too, and maybe buy 50 strike calls. But anyway, guys, good session. Another winning day this week. So it's 3 for 3 this week, right? It's Wednesday. And you guys did good. Every winning trade here. Pound yen, euro, small loss, euro kiwi, but nothing that should bring you. Very good. All right, guys. Good stuff. Those are my team. I'll check in with you a little bit later on the chat. All right. Enjoy the rest of your trading day. We'll see you guys back here in the morning.